Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. Please like, subscribe, become a member to the channel. Make sure you follow me on all social media platforms. And hopefully y'all had your little fried rice and chicken wings this morning. Look, man, Dubois and Harper are fighting this weekend. Dubois, look, everybody's talking about Caroline. They're talking about her. Because of a couple things. One, she can fight. Two, she talks trash. Three, Clarissa Shields has co-signed her. And people are starting to look at her a little bit. I think it's unfair, but it's starting to look at her with a hairy eyeball and think that maybe she has an attitude and she's bad for the company. But at the end of the day, she can choose to conduct herself how she wants. I don't think she conducts herself anywhere like Clarissa Shields. A little bit of shit talk, a little bit of chirping up is healthy. Most fighters do it. Comes with the territory. Clarissa Shields is an extreme case, very toxic. That's why I don't like Caroline Dubois kind of being pigeonholed, kind of like Clarissa Shields. She's not. That's just, they shouldn't put that jacket on her. But at the end of the day, man, she got a big fight coming up this weekend. She's going to be under the brightest lights. Her against Terri Harper, pressure, opportunity, a potential shocker. You know what I'm saying? Dubois has done everything right to get here, though. She's done everything right to get here. And let me just tell you this, Terri Harper can fight, too. These women can scrap. I don't see how people out here underestimating Terri Harper. But one thing for sure is Caroline Dubois kind of got the attention of the fans, and she's done everything right to get here. Elite amateur pedigree, dominant performances as a pro, growing media presence and confidence. You know, she hasn't just fought her way up. She's talked her way into the spotlight as well. And now the pressure is real. Because when you position yourself as the next face of women's boxing, you don't need to just win. You need to make a statement. And the other thing that helps her out in her profile is that she has a brother who's Dubois, I think, is a two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I know he had the title and shit, but I don't think he's two-time. But the bottom line is her brother's a big deal in heavyweight boxing, and they started fighting from small. And there's no surprise of why they've achieved what they've done in the sport. But for Caroline Dubois, nothing else matters but this weekend, 5th of April, it's on a Sunday. She has to make a statement. Now, if anyone out there saying, why the hell is she fighting on a Sunday? Because if you follow boxing, you know, because Deontay Wilder and Chisora are fighting on Saturday. They know the women event ain't going to compete with that shit. So she's fighting on a Sunday. But it has to be a statement win against Terri Harper. A close decision isn't enough. A safe performance isn't enough. Dubois needs to dominate. She needs to control, possibly even a vicious highlight reel type of finish. But it won't be easy. It won't be easy because Terri Harper is no joke. But at the end of the day, perception matters. And right now, she's not just being judged as a contender. I mean, she's a unified champion. She's being judged as a future superstar. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is saying if there's one female fighter out there who can take the torch from Layla Ali and run with it, as far as with these hands, they're like Caroline Dubois. As far as overall fighting and appearance, they're saying Alicia Baumgardner. So that the talk is Caroline Dubois, Alicia Baumgardner. But the talent is undeniable. So let's be clear. Dubois has the tools to become one of the best female boxers ever. She already is. She has elite IQ, sharp combination, speed. She has composure, amateur dominance that translates. So she's not hype. She's the real deal Holyfield over here. She gets busy. But here's the real test. Outside the ring. See, this is where shit gets tricky. We've seen how quickly momentum can shift when messaging becomes messy, interviews turn controversial, fans feel alienated. Without turning this into personal attacks, you know what I'm saying? You got to be very careful. Learn from Clarissa Shields. Learn from Clarissa Shields on what not to do. Because Clarissa Shields is someone perceived publicly as in the ring, dominance, right? But also in the ring, it's like the dominance doesn't always equal universally to getting support outside of it. Clarissa Shields she doesn't get much support outside the ring. But she wants to go viral every day and do all the wrong things. So I think for Dubois, in my opinion, your confidence is good, personality is good, but get the hell away from Clarissa Shields. That's just my opinion. Just get away from her. You don't need her. Yeah, I mean, y'all, if you want to have support of somebody, cool, but don't have Clarissa posting nothing about you. Nothing. Because I can tell you right now, Caroline Dubois, she seems to be a nice person. You know what I'm saying? She seems to be somebody who, she got fire in her, but she overall, she's not cut from the same cloth of Clarissa Shields. So the way the internet and society can be, like how they are with Clarissa Shields, every morning for Clarissa, man, I would think that would be horrible for her. But she wake up and she jump right on the internet and go back to doing her shit. Man, please. She just don't care. The boss seems to be someone who would care if people were attacking her and calling her names and just being very mean and wicked and nefarious to her. And she just seems to be someone who, she wouldn't be able to handle it. She wouldn't be able to handle that sustained, constant insulting and attacks. She don't seem like she'd be able to handle it. But one thing for sure, just talk your trash, do your business, but don't go the Clarissa Shields route. Because confidence is good. Personality is good when it comes to Dubois. But when you start crossing into that constant negativity like Clarissa Shields, public conflicts like Clarissa Shields, off-putting commentary like Clarissa Shields, that will hurt your brand fast. It will destroy you. Dubois needs to have a right balance. You want to be the face of the sport? Balance your confidence, your composure, your professionalism. Because sponsors, fans, and big opportunities are watching everything. Everything. That's why Terri Harper, man, she is the dangerous opportunity. Can't overlook Harper. Experienced, tough, been in big fights, not intimidated by the moment. And for her, this is everything. This shit is everything. Terri Harper looking at this, she's like, oh, this is upset of the year. That's what she's saying. Upset of the year. In that English accent. Upset of the year. Oh, this is boring. Oh, you're boring. She tripped me out when they were facing off and she told Dubois that she was boring because of the shit talk. UK be killing me, man. But if Harper pulls this off, I'm telling you, shit is upset of the year. Upset of the year. Becomes one of the biggest upsets in women's boxing. Dubois' momentum takes a major hit. The next face conversation gets reset. Shockwaves across the entire division. So the reality of this fight, if Dubois wins big, she cements herself as a rising superstar, moves closer to mega fights, gains serious fan momentum. If it's close, then the question is going to start. The hype is going to cool off. The pressure increases. If Harper wins, everything changes, man. Everything changes. I'm just telling y'all. Dubois better get in there and stay focused because Harper ain't coming in there to have somebody coochie coo tickling chicken pecker to a victory. Nah, Harper coming in there, man, ready to die Biggie Smalls. Harper ain't playing around. She like, all right. She like, all right, y'all want to play games? 'Tis the season for an upset. Everything gonna change this weekend. Y'all keep messing with me. Pow, 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 pow. She looking to come in there, man, and riddle Dubois with all kind of shots. We're gonna see if she can do it. Because Dubois, she's got the talent to dominate. Harper has the experience to disrupt. So the pressure is squarely on Dubois, man. With Harper's like, she has, nothing to lose, everything to gain. Dubois has everything to lose, and she has everything to gain, but she has everything to lose. April 5th can't come quick enough because I'm going to be watching that shit. It's not just a fight, it's a defining moment. Who's going to be victorious? Y'all keep cool. April 5th, women's boxing, man. Shit going to change forever. Could be upset of the year. If not, Dubois gets a step closer to, getting that damn Baumgartner fight in the breeze.